Alright, let's pop this one in, see what goes on. I did not actually watch that yet. What game is this? What? Who is that? Who is that? The big man. Clap, 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 motherfucker. Is this it? Is that that ST tournament? Or is this just you? Oh shit. Maybe in a minute. Some Mortal Kombat Armageddon fucking versus. Oh, that's counter hit. I'm sure he could have comboed out of that. It was like a little bit meaty plus a counter hit. That clap. I love that. I love Hugo. Hugo's like the most... Hugo's not the most unexplored character in this game, but he's up there. If there's any character with like secret high tier potential in Street Fighter 4 still, I don't think Hugo's high tier. But like if there's anyone with untapped potential, Hugo's one of the biggest picks. The biggest pick is probably DiCapri. DiCapri probably has the sheer most untapped potential of any character. And then it's probably Fuerte would be a good pick. Fuerte's a lot better than people give him credit for as of Ultra. Fuerte is probably a high tier. I don't know about Hakan. Might be. I don't know. That's the whole point. Hakan has a decent amount of untapped potential, but whether it can reasonably be unlocked is a different question. I didn't think that El Fuerte would ever get very unlocked, but like Pepedai was playing him and he was doing pretty well. But like there was, oh look at that. No, he dropped it. Should have been crush jab, stand jab, crush jab. You need it. Stand jab is your second last action if you want to cancel it. Crush jab, stand jab, crush jab. He would have been able to cancel the light lariat. Hugo's buttons are slow as fuck. If I recall correctly, his I don't think he has a 4-frame normal at all. Like crouch short I think is 5, and I think a lot of his other lights are 6. Plus reload, whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like the old Guilty Gears that much. I don't even like the new Guilty Gear that much. Go to one of your other streamers if you want that shit. I got him. Oh, it was EX. I thought it was a regular. EX makes a lot more sense there. Well, neither of them made that much sense there. He's gonna try and chip out. Or rather, both of them made equal sense as a chip out tool. Whew. Remember Sakura combos not even needing a brain to do? Remember comboing a +7 stand jab into a 5-frame low forward? Remember comboing a fucking +7 stand jab into a 4-frame low fears? Oh. He definitely could have had a much bigger combo than that. It was just a reset. He was just buffering a 720. That was pretty smart. I don't think his combo could have possibly killed there. It should have been just a punish ultra. That was the correct play. That was so good though. Oh, that can anti-air. In fact, it looks really cool when it anti-airs. Because you have the armor, and if it hits mid-air, you can then combo shoot on backbreaker. That's like some untapped stuff that Hugo has. It's not untapped, but you don't see people go for it that often, but it's pretty good. You get like 300 damage anti-airs. Remember 2-frame SPD? Oh, he dropped it. I think that's a 1-frame link. EX, DP, FADC. This is a big punish. Well, it should have been. I guess it's still going to kill. EX, DP, FADC is +4, I think. It might be +5. But getting that stay medium kick link is kind of tight. And then if you get that stay medium kick link, you get the world, because Sakura's stay medium kick has that little quirk. Look at all that damage. Hugo's low strong does 100. This does 120, I think. No, 200. 200 from each squasher. And then the stand strong link afterwards does 120, if you get it. Literally 320 damage off of a running bear. Birthday Sonic on the 11th, yes. Just come in. Either say hi here or say hi in the Discord or something, I don't know, fuck. Yum, all that damage. I got to Street Fighter 4. I didn't really get into 4 until AE. I like played vanilla and then thought it was a shit game and put it down. And then I played Super and I thought it was okay and then I put it down. I was just like, this game is fine, but it's not really for me. I started playing it pretty regularly around AE. picked up Evil Ryu. And I was like, oh, this character's pretty fun. And then I picked up a regular Ryu not too long after that. So I probably got into it like 2011. And then I really got into it like a semi-competitive way around Ultra, which is very late. Make the Sonic into a t-shirt. Please no. Don't wear that in public. Self corner. Don't like it. Leather pants? They weren't leather pants. Calling those things leather pants. That was a thick black Sonic. Those were his thick black legs. Anti-air Staying Fierce is probably Hugo's best non-EX anti-air. Got the armor and then it does a shit ton of damage and slams. Doesn't work against multi-hit jump-ins though. Oh, not the pick. Never mind. That looks cool, but it doesn't do that much damage. It's probably better off to do Sakura Toshi into 2 hits into Fireball or something. The double DP looks really neat, but like it only does like 60 before scaling. Given that it's usually pretty deep in a combo, it does a lot less than that. Yeah, it is good corner carry. But so is Sakura Toshi, so. Ugh. No. No claps. Hugo can definitely clap punish that. That was still pretty strong though. Claps are the way to go for Hugo if you ever have them. Hugo clap combos are strong as fuck. Like they're actually nasty. Hugo feels quite authentic to Street Fighter 3. They did a good job with him. Wow! Focused the first hit, backdash the second hit. That didn't combo. No, it did. Oh, this is big death. Huh? Huh? He had 2 opportunities to kill there. 1, his punish should not have been an ultra throw. 2, given that his punish was an ultra throw, I think he could have done... Doesn't that work? I don't remember if that works. I think it does. Clap into super. That definitely works on a grounded opponent, but I think it works on airborne too. You just don't get the DP at the end. It just whiffs. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure that works. Woo! Get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh. What is this link? Which JoJo? Is it Capcom JoJo or All-Star Battle JoJo? Alright, link it to me. I'll do it. Tokido versus Fuduo sounds fine. No, fucking Mr. Lafferty, link it. Tokido versus Fuduo, baby. Look at that, shoot down backbreaker. You guys just want me to fucking stream a bunch of fighting games I don't even care about. What's this one? Is this it? Oh, it's just fucking... No, what is it? Oh, it's JoJo. That ain't Fuduo versus Tokido. Oh, that fake cross-up. Yo. Tasty. Is this just like an hour of Hugo versus Sakura? Sakura, like, I don't think she loses to grapplers, but damn, she doesn't have to play careful against them. Whoa. The first time I saw Fuduo, it was at the Evo that he won. And for me, he was a nobody from nowhere. And I was like offended. I was like, who is this guy who beat all my fucking favorites? This is probably still not going to be it. Oh, it actually is it. Alright, let's do it. And like ever since then I've watched Fuduo and like literally he's a robot, okay? Fuduo is like so clean. I've come around, I've completely like 180 done Fuduo. I was like, who is this scumbag writing this top tier character? Don't forget that was like Fei Long beats everyone, the game. Alright. Good old Tokido Akuma in this game. I feel bad for let me say that right now before we even fucking watch this. I feel bad for Tokido, like how hard he scummed. Like, Tokido was the guy who most, like, got hurt from how sterile Street Fighter V is. Tokido was the guy who, like labbed out those retarded, like, option selects Akuma has so he could do, like, meaty, like, safe jump palm that also OS is like a sweep or some bullshit like that. Like, you can't do anything like that anymore. It's not fair. Tokido must be, like, lost, like, playing Street Fighter 4 Akuma and then playing Street Fighter 5 Akuma. And it's not like 5 Akuma is bad. It's just like 4 Akuma had so much more, like, deep shenanigans. You know what I mean? And he could still fall back on that fundamental play, but he just, like, there's so much more grime that Tokido labbed, and now there isn't any like that much grime for him to lab. It's not fair. Tokido like really suffered from like, I mean he's still playing really well, but like, you know, considering how good he was for the entire lifespan of this game, that's a mix-up with the throw. Yeah, I can't even imagine someone with Tokido's playstyle caring as much about Street Fighter 5 as 4. He is like one of two people really showing off Akuma though, and I think Akuma is probably one of the most slept on characters right now. The official BAF tier list of slept on characters in Street Fighter V, Rashido, Tokido. Yo, that was so good. Does he just buffer that every time? That was clean. Cross-up's kind of deep. Ah, remember those combos? Got the bait. This is Ultra, so that was... He has to backdash there to be safe. Remember Nusha Jump? Fireball? Close run house. I haven't seen that normal in a while. Forgot Akuma had it. So never had Street Fighter 3. That was a... yeah. That's actually a really interesting scenario that happens a lot in Street Fighter 4. Or not a lot, but like it's a very technical scenario. Unfortunately, Akuma was in the corner here. So Fei goes for focus, and he gets a level 2 focus. And you can punish a level 2 focus with a level 2 focus. Like, level 2 focus is unsafe on block, but it's... Or it's safe on block, but it's unsafe against a level 2 focus, because you can crumple on the dash. Tokido goes for the counter focus to try and catch the level 2 with his own level 2, but Fuduo releases it pretty early, like pretty soon after it turns into a level 2, and then forward dashes. So Tokido has to release it immediately, or else dash cancel it. If he dashes either way, he's unsafe here, because he can't get it for closer into the corner, and Fudo's dash is going to resolve first. So he has to release it immediately, and it's going to be a punish, but then he has to dash, okay? And forward dash, level 1 focus on a hit, forward dash. I don't remember the frame date on that. I'm pretty sure it's, like, punishable. And then on backdash, he couldn't, like, he was going to be punishable by Rekos or something like that. What Fuda ends up doing is DP FADC, which is probably, he probably wouldn't have been able to react to the backdash like that if that was his punish. So he probably could have, like, you know, been baited into spending some, or, like, whiffing. But that was a really tricky scenario that Tokido accidentally put himself into based on the timing of that focus release. It was good for Fudo. Mathematically, it worked out for him based on the position on the screen. He was more likely to get damage.
I feel like that would be really useful for Fudo. Tokido had, in the last set, done so many neutral jumps. There's another one.
This game was really clean. I was rewatching that Capcom Cup not so long ago, and I was like, fuck. Focus one hit only.
Kind of a hard read though. I mean, you have to dash.
Faye has to duck both hits of Roundhouse, right? I mean, rather he can't duck either hit. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of characters can duck the second hit, and those characters can then punish it. Unless Akuma gets like a fucking demon or something on the between them.
Akuma will stand roundhouse, Faye with Rekka.
The strong. Only super from that. So Roundhouse is so oppressive. Good thing there's no white damage in this game. Might have been able to combo trade there. Remember comboing trades? I comboed a trade pretty recently in Street Fighter 5, and I was kind of blown away. He's gonna kill. Now that you can't trade mediums with lights, or like heavies with lights, or like mediums with heavies, it's so rare to combo a trade.
You know, it's so funny. They did it again. The synchronized water trading. But the reason why
Comboing a trade was one of the most technical things that could happen in a Street Fighter match. Like, how do you even practice that?
walk back and forth, hit buttons at the same time and trade. It's like these two are kind of like on mind meld.
I think Akuma can always light DP to punish that,
Focus at the same
or like
time.
any DP. But light DP is the least risky, because Akuma, if he gets only one hit of his DP, bad things happen.
That's gutsy. I like it. Huh. Okay. Unorthodox choice in that situation.
Far fierce.
He might have even wanted close fierce, but either button is
Oh,
unusual there.
wow. Oh, he wanted that far roundhouse. Accidentally came out with a close one. Oh, beautiful. Getting back
He didn't have a cancel that he could do there.
roundhouse in the raw.
No, that's gonna work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never mind. Why'd that not work?
You know why?
How did he find that landing frame?
He could have trip guarded.
Yep.
I'm really surprised I didn't grab the guaranteed 2 frames of landing. You can block during those frames, but you can't do anything.
You land. What people will
Wow.
tend to do is hit the button a little too early. And if you hit roundhouse right before you land, you'll do one frame of your jump roundhouse, which will trigger the delay. So you have to make sure you activate the flame kick as soon as you land.
Yeah, he probably hit the button during the freeze, actually, didn't he? Yo, counter hit. If they focus the first hit, and the second it hits, it's a guaranteed counter hit.
Blowing up. I mean,
That's not true, it's not guaranteed. You can hit them dashing. But, like, it's very likely to counter hit. And you can react to that counter hit really easily, and it does a shit ton of damage. You can do close fierce. Because you're going to be abnormally close and abnormally frame advantage. What even is negative edge? Go search Befale negative edge on YouTube. Basically, if you do a special move input and then release a button that corresponds with that special move, for example, light punch. For example, if I did as Ryu, quarter circle forward, release light punch, it would give me a Hadoken. And that's used for certain option selects. Because that will never ever give you a normal, but it will give you a special or a super or whatever.
Pressure now goes back to playing lightly.
There's almost no like serious practical uses for it in Street Fighter 5. It was used for a lot of option selects back in the day, but a lot of the option selects have been kind of removed. It was never super useful. It's mostly been an oddity, but there are some cool things you can do with it, depending on the character. Oh, that whiffed. Did he low profile it? I missed it. Did he really like low forward that? What caused that to whiff? Was it just badly spaced? He did low profile it. It looked good. Yeah, how about that? That was cool. I didn't see the low forward the first time.
It seemed like he was pressing that medium kick. He had pressed it before. I think
Elena has that too.
I'm not sure if he. I guess might have been reactions. It could have been. Might have also been that he was just.
I mean, he had to follow up.
Vega has it a little bit. His low profile isn't super deep.
There's no doubt about that.
Oh, that was a good punish. Focus attacks have a lot of recovery if they whiff. A lot. Also, if you don't dash cancel a focus, they're like minus 20 or something. A lot of people, whatever people... I do think footsies are a lot less. Maybe not a lot less. Footsies are like the only thing that aren't significantly more deep in Street Fighter 5 than 4. But they are, I think they are less deep. I think they really are. Street Fighter 3 had different footsies. 4 is still extremely footsie based. 4's footsies take a lot longer. because footsies usually lead to punishes in third strike.
Again!
You can have a lot of footsies that don't ever lead to a punish in 4,
Throw or something like that.
but any given parry is a punish.
Very
Punish
good.
opportunity. Opportunity to land a full punish combo.
Pretty much, probably like 50 points away from stop.
Makes the matches kind of fast.
Oh, nice. Uses a counter hit bait.
Regular throw.
Oh,
That's a
we're
good
little
option
too early
for
on
Faye.
that.
Oh, the OS! That's so cheap.
And watch
He really did low short.
just vanish.
I mean, what he probably was doing was low shorts. That's a chain, right? Low short stand jab. Isn't that a chain?
That's how we beat Punko.
From that far out, I don't even know. I think it would have been a combo. But like he probably does low short, quarter circle forward, 3 punches, and then it comes out as like a
But again,
low short stand jab.
low forward is the best he can get after that. Oh, a little too far. Last hit is going to whip.
That's an OS I don't miss, but there are a lot of OSs I do miss.
Whip on Faye, but good understanding of when
I don't miss that one though.
Ooh, just a little bit too close. That needs
At
to
the very least, I can acknowledge that it was technical as fuck, but I hate the notion of trying to do that myself.
And now look at this.
I had a couple of those. I had Evil Ryu, sweep, jump in, jump roundhouse, fucking Ultra One, shit like that. Did I say Evil Ryu? I meant regular Ryu.
Okay, set up.
This is gonna kill, right? No, yes. Come on, health. It's like right on the cusp. There's no juggle there with that Ultra.
Spooky in the background there, really enjoying this.
I wonder if you can juggle super there. You could like never do that without an FADC, so you never see someone. But like if you got like a jumping opponent and did like the midair, you could probably get super there. Hakan actually had some really abusable stuff off of backdash. That's one of his 2 best features. The other one was the, well, I guess the forward dash.
Backdash to bait out the second one.
There's the Crisco combos and like the invincibility abuse.
And so Fudo's going to reversal with his, I think, stance.
Oh, you're saying his stuff,
Into the corner.
his options against backdashes. What even was it? It was the spin around, the leap at you.
Oh, wow, he knew
I remember that
too
shit.
far, and look at that.
I had trouble picturing his fucking. I love Tokido and his combos.
That's what he had last time.
Point play, he knows Fudo
Could he have killed there with the
right
X?
there, but
Probably.
on his
He ended up
wake
bringing the
up,
bar anyway.
that crowd strong.
So that was like the right play.
'Cause you know what the
Faye
point
has
is?
a really big backdash, like with a lot of invincibility.
Crouch fierce, all those buttons, not bufferable. If he wants to blow that up, he's really got to go with low jab. Or maybe stand strong or close stand fierce. Fei Long doesn't have a lot of bufferable moves.
Out of the corner, huh?
Probably should have been into the corner. Ultra David says immediately as I do.
Into the corner again.
Medium Tatsu was for safety there, or hard Tatsu or whatever it was. They look the same in this game.
Again,
Right back in there. Wow, he is.
Light Tatsu can whiff in that context, and it's shitty if it does. Remember Akuma low strong stand forward? He already has that by this game.
Wow.
Oh no!
close enough to the corner for that to connect, but he still gets a life lead on that sweep.
This is a super clean game.
Oh, that was so far.
Yes, EX record for the damage addition. I don't think he needed that, to be honest.
It worked, and Fudo now
EX record doesn't do that much more than regular Rekka.
for resetting the bracket.
Is Rekka the strongest punish for Faye?
Set point.
Or does DP do more?
Sending Taquito into loser's bracket.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I finally went for that wrist.
Remember stand fierce into full connect,
Blocking the overhead this time. Recognize that's what Taquito likes to do.
flip kick
Taquito wants
in
to
vanilla.
coming in with that and too far, but instead,
Doesn't he still have that, like, somewhere?
What a nice little setup.
Like, stand strong into full connect demon, flip kick?
Too far.
I think it has to not be heavy flip kick.
Oh, there was that wake up button. Not blown up though.
yeah, and you can see now that
Oh,
Fudo hasn't
knowledge.
been trained enough not to do that. So
It's really hard to train
that's a
somebody of
human
that character.
reaction. Yeah, that's just a human reaction. It's just it's a habit of his.
He had to get so many, like, second Rekkas and third Rekkas right.
Tournament game. But
There.
It's a habit of his, but interestingly enough, it happened right there. You saw both of us notice it, right? I guarantee
What's a Camilla short? Is that 3 frame or 4? I think it's 4.
Sure.
And now
His
that's
low
one
jab
of
is
those
3.
situations that as a top player, you recognize something like that, and Fudo will go like, okay, don't do that anymore. And now Taquito will
Jump
go,
in.
he probably noticed it, so
Clean.
maybe I can throw him when he gets
Okay.
up now.
We'll see if that comes about.
A far fierce cancel.
Dan Fierce
That's what it looked like.
is a true block string for Akuma.
I forgot about that. That was like an AE.
Wow.
No, that might have been SF4. I don't remember when he got that. I don't remember when he got Cancelable's Far Fierce. He might have always had it. I feel like it was one of the balanced updates, but I don't remember which one.
Yeah, Fuduo approaching. Making his way.
It let him do like some shenanigans. Like he had a second hard kick into Far Fierce on like counter hit or something. I don't remember. Maybe that worked naturally. I don't remember his hard punch speed. It's really quick. It might be like 6 or 7 frames. His close fierce I think is 5 or 4. I think 5. I don't know if Akuma's frame did it very well.
A lot better defense recently. Maybe Wakeup uppercut is just something he's trying to teach himself to do less. But he pulled it out there and it worked out, but it wasn't enough. Couldn't get himself the momentum to take that round.
His low strong I'm pretty sure is 4, and his low jab is a 2 frame link into his low strong, I think. So I think his low jab is +5.
Couldn't quite punish that with.
+5. Well, look at that. That's a really consistent combo for him now. I remember that. I say now, I'm pretty sure it was Ultra. Or like a late update. Man, I don't remember. It's been too long. I never like Akuma was like the only Shoto I didn't like seriously play, ironically, in Street Fighter 4. He has too much shit I don't like. I like being able to play like he's got like I don't like either of his ultras at all. I know he's supposed to be an intact character with that ultra. But like the fact that he's not really trying to land ultra, or that like I can't do like most of his ultra setups. I can only get like far fierce teleport, like ultra 2. I can barely get it ever off of, not barely ever, but like I'm very liable to drop it off of close fierce. And God help me if I'm trying to do it off of low forward.
That's right. Set point for Fuduo.
I could never get that shit consistent. And that's the easy to land ultra. If you're trying to land ultra 1, just fucking, you're just gonna have a bad time. Far Fierce is actually a really good anti-air in this game. I seem to recall someone using it in Street Fighter 5 recently, and it was like doing pretty good work, and I was just like, wow, this looks kind of good.
The low forward into nothing that we've seen from him so many times. Ooh, he
A little bit of a challenge.
There you go,
Wow.
forward dash.
Yeah, he did it, right?
Yeah,
Very nice.
Akuma low jab low strong might be 3 frame,
Set here at the end of the set too.
and it might be +6 into 4.
Trying to apply a little more pressure to get himself out of the corner.
Or it might be a 5 frame low strong.
Trade combo.
It might be +6 into 5.
Nice blocking. Oh, and no fireball. Didn't want to take the risk.
Oh,
Option select. Where's he going?
Whoa.
From the front and delayed as well.
I've heard Cara is not good for Ultra 1. It's good for Super.
Who can find the next big hit that's going to be a big part of this?
Wrong demon,
Either one
bro.
wants to overcommit, you can tell.
Super Demon is 1 frame. Ultra Demon is like 7. You've got to use it exploiting the invisibility, or you've got to use it as a punish. Otherwise, you can't land it. Cara Demons are horrible for Ultra 1. They're not horrible. They're different kind of cars. The kind of cars you use for Ultra 1 are the ones to catch people.
I think that's the first time in that kind of a situation that he kept it up with something like stand jab. He kept it up. You know, he was not willing to give up.
You got to do like this. You can't do that one anymore. The sweep, or like the Stairman House cancel, or like stuff like that.
Coming in now. They are both
Anti-air Ultra 1. Low forward whiff into anti-air Ultra 1.
Canada Cup 2015.
You got to do shit like that.
Again, really wanted to go for that.
Tella was pretty good there. He was minus a lot. He was maybe even punishable. Akuma's teleport when he's not cornered is amazing. When he's cornered, it's still pretty good. Level 2 focus is a pretty good punish for fireballs if you're in range, and Faye usually is. That's a frame trap. Low short, stand fierce.
There's another stand jab, down strong challenge.
Whoa, no confirm.
Might see more of that.
Fuduo is definitely using that stand jab a lot more as a challenge.
What was I saying? I had an important point to make. It's gone.
So some zoning from Akuma. Yeah. Oh, trying to see if he could find something. Again, looking for something there.
Remember 2 safe recos?
Akuma now, full super, full ultra.
What is that? It's minus, I think, now. It was like plus or something, wasn't it, in AE? It was something retarded.
I think that might be part of why
2 safe recos was really dumb. But I don't remember how it was really dumb. Faye's like, got a 3 frame normal. So if it was plus anything, it was dumb.
Fuduo's looking very strong.
Fuduo now with his first lead against Tokido.
I knew who Tokido was already, but that was like the fucking moment that like personified Tokido for me.
He has one round
Clicky D versus Tokido. And like
Okay,
super.
focus back. Not punished by that down jab. Fuduo
+1. That's so stupid, dude. Being able to do a 3-frame button, +1 into a 3-frame button that no character can interrupt except with invincible moves.
Definitely safety first stuff. Oh, but not there.
I remember seeing people literally burn 4 bars in a row on low jab like EX Rekka in AE.
Wow.
just at a range that Fudo thought he was safe, didn't have to really worry about much, thought that Tokido was trying to bait something out. So he just kind of hung out there all of a sudden, and then just a stand fierce out of nowhere. Fudo walked right into it.
Wow, what a great tech after all the buttons that Akuma has had.
Akuma has such a good selection of EX moves. They did a good job with him. EX Tatsu you don't see in, or EX Tatsu you don't see that much. Ground EX Tatsu is good. It's like it's safe in this game, and it's like immune to lows and throws.
EX pushes his opponent backward, blow up focus. Wow.
Out of the corner, but nice whip punish on a low strong with his own low jab. And empty
EX Air
jab
Fireball is
over
fucking so stupid. It lets you get giant ass confirms,
So smart, Fudo.
save jumps and stuff.
Just gonna bust out that command throw all the
EX
way
Ground
down.
Fireball, pretty good in the
He
corner.
hasn't done it, he's saving
Good
it.
as like catching armor. Good as just a combo ender in mid-screen in certain contexts.
In the last set.
EX DP has all that invincibility, all the invincibility you could ever need.
Wow, backdash in that situation.
DPF ADC is so strong.
There have been so many mix-ups after that empty jump.
What else?
Now any
I feel like I'm
low
missing like the biggest one.
Rekka dead.
Right, yeah.
The Axiom flip is kinda neat.
Fireball. Again, a safe empty jump from Fudo.
But Fudo knows that.
Oh my god.
Hold on now.
Oh
right.
my god.
Yes!
He's got him. It's not going to be enough to kill.
Which direction did he even do that?
No, but one mix-up will do it. One mix-up either way. What is it? So light! So light! And he backed off!
Yeah, he didn't believe in the chip. I didn't believe in the chip either. I remember watching this match live. Yeah! When do you ever see that? Tokido with the murder face. He's like, yo, what just happened? He thought he was gonna win.
All that meter to take the win in that game.
That was beautiful. You never see Faye do that.
Ridiculous.
I think it works with this Ultra one as well.
Ridiculous.
But it's like you've got to be really close, and it's got to be a fast fireball.
Play from everybody, from these two players that have
That's
been
like such a highly
playing
specific
in the
thing.
grand final set is literally blowing my mind.
That was like a very good idea.
Oh wow. He
Mostly because like it was like thinking back, it was like a pretty clear play.
Fudo thought too. That's why
But like it was a very good idea to even have the idea to do that. I wasn't thinking about that. I doubt Tokido was thinking about that.
Anything else?
oh, big punish time.
And that matters against the
It's a bunch of damage.
Into the corner,
Yep.
lost a few hundred. Oh!
That's the second time he's pulled out that exact sequence. Full combo, dash in, charge, focus attack. Akuma Tatsu does not do. It's okay. I don't think it would have killed. DP does more chip than Tatsu does.
Everyone had forgotten about it. I had forgotten
Tatsu
about
only
it.
does chip on the first 2 hits, I think.
Great stuff, great
on a
stuff.
crouching
Oh,
opponent.
wow. That side kick off of the demon flip just totally beat the front kick. Gets him with a demon. Now it's almost done.
If you fully block a Tatsu, it might do more than a DP.
Yeah, I like that from Fudo.
But like EX DP was, oh my god, he didn't get level 2. That's kind of an annoying thing. Each time you armor, it delays how long it takes to like fully charge.
Every trick, every move that these characters
Red focus.
Oh, no, wow. He walked up, it seemed like just for that.
right.
Nice punish.
A little bit too
Can't
close.
sweep. Can't demon that anymore.
For the counter here. Okay,
He's gonna kill.
He should be able to take with that. Yes. Tokido ties it up 1-1.
I'm pretty sure there was no human way for him to chip there.
So it was 3-1 in winners finals, but since then Fudo had 3-2 against Momochi.
I think Tokido pretty much did everything right.
This is another very close set.
I would not have done the back off if it was me in that context. Never ever. I would have pushed it for the 50-50.
Of anybody in fighting games.
I would have banked it all. I would have probably been looking for an EXDP to go through a DPF ADC from Faye, because EXDP beats Faye's DPF ADC. Faye never hits, and then your invincibility lasts longer than his, and you hit him.
Again, after that empty jump, it's been very
That would have been the play. I would have shot for. Tokido was a lot smarter to go back to footsies, because he had a lot better chance of winning safely in footsies.
Right there as well.
He was like banking it on a random 50-50.
Jump into tech, into backdash, into focus, into
I think he actually spent the bar on the EX Fireball. That might have been his only bar.
Ooh. Just little tiny chipping away of life.
EX or Red Focus rather is so specialized.
Like what we saw from Momochi trading. I mean, not trading, but getting that into neutral jump on the fireball.
Right. The weight from Fuduo. What's he looking for? Oh wow, what a
Pushing
read.
him away. Pushing him away.
Yeah, I love it.
That was nice.
He has been getting so
He's level
much
1, so we backdash for safety.
damage from those little
Forward dash I
little
think is
forward
safe for Faye, but he might be minus.
Not a huge amount
It might
of
be
damage
neutral.
overall, but
It's either -1 or neutral, but I don't remember which. Or it's like somewhere around there. Faye has a really good forward dash, so his DP would have juggled there.
Chip even at this point, extremely important.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Gonna test it out.
oh,
Did not quick stand.
very fortunate for Tokido to get hit out of the air.
Immaculate non-quick stand.
Actually gave him enough time to keep that life lead.
If he had done a quick rise, it would have been a different story. So
Yeah.
great job to keep his
A teleport, even if he did quick stand, he could have done wake up teleport and probably would have been unpunishable.
Difficult to do.
Maybe not.
And we haven't seen Tokido get a lot of anti-air uppercuts on Fudo. He just got one finally right there. So finally reading that again. It's something that he's thinking about a little bit.
Nice.
The old
Remember
school
that?
vortex.
Now you
Yes,
get
this is
nothing
like
there.
old school Akuma
You can't even
now.
fucking do it anymore
Okay, he's
after that
in.
same setup.
There's that point blank focus again that we've seen from Tokido.
Love his
Oh,
corner
there
control.
it is.
Huh?
Oh,
Close light kick?
but
Far light kick?
standing forward came out as standing
I think that's
short
close.
instead.
I don't know.
He's gonna be able to get this combo anyway. In the chip.
Yeah, this is like
He's gonna be able
unwinnable.
to do it now. Oh, and
He
just
needed like everything. He needed to find a random super and a random ultra. It's gonna be so hard. It's very hard to land ultra without 2
putting
bars.
himself at tournament game again. Going up on Fudo. This has been such a seesaw battle between these two players. This is Street Fighter at its finest, the highest level.
That like puts the knife straight back down.
Such a great
Wasn't there like a red fireball that did a shit ton of stun in this game? Wasn't it light red fireball? I don't remember. I seem to recall that. Oh, I might be thinking of one of the other characters.
into the Capcom Cup.
Oni perhaps. Or Evil Ryu. One of them had a red fireball that did a fuck ton of stun. Or maybe it was an Omega character?
Yeah.
There was like a 300 stun red fireball somewhere.
Doesn't want to deal with the mix-up. Let's get out of there. Look at all the blocks. This is like seven
Yeah, that
blocks
sounds
of
right.
sound effects in a row.
Oni's red fireball was like the only one that wasn't useful.
Defense, if they're playing, here he comes.
You couldn't combo into it very well at all.
A knockdown. Where's he going? His mix-ups have been so good.
Akuma and Evil Ryu had like good red fireballs.
Beilong trying to stay a little bit closer
Yeah, you're
now.
definitely seeing like the complete roundedness of the character.
Exactly what he needed.
This is an extremely good match, isn't it? This is a very good match. Got hit by that.
Lots of safety out of Tokido.
Yeah, good trade.
Trade. Oh, not a, I thought he was gonna
Tatsu would have been a better cancel, but I think he was not looking for a Tatsu at all.
Come up now after that situation.
I think he was already buffering.
Oh,
Oh,
way back. There had been
yum. Who DP's there?
things in that
That
situation.
Tokido
Why would you not just block? He missed the whole game on that. That plays out the animation if only the last hit plays, doesn't it?
traded right there.
He could have died.
But after that empty jump, so many different things have occurred.
Tokido's a nut, dude. That wasn't like a super small window. That's like still the 5-frame reversal window.
That time, nothing out of Tokido. Very smart read.
That was like a fucking. That was a ham play.
Tournament point.
That was making a statement, dude. That was some balls.
Tournament point.
That was Tokido swinging his balls.
Again, been playing so well.
He's like, hey, check this out.
Maybe that I've ever seen
You know, I have a
Fudo.
3-frame window here.
Here's
Pow.
Fudo. Refusing to back down.
Light DP will always trade because it stops being invincible on the frame that it hits, so it won't ever get beaten.
Oh, hey.
And that's one
It was
of
either
the
gonna
only
win clean or
times-
trade.
That's the second maybe wake up uppercut we've seen from Tokido.
Akuma has this issue where only like the last hit of his uppercuts knocks down, which makes only the light. It like makes it really awkward for his combos because sometimes he'll get the first hit only.
Right here, Tokido. Ooh,
Not his combos, for like his wake up scenarios.
okay, blowing up the focus with the EX fireball.
It's possible to bait that.
String again. Here's fireball.
Evil Ryu doesn't have that, neither does regular Ryu. Evil Ryu has it off of the EX one, I think. EX DP, but all his regular DPs are knocked down on both hits. There's actually a very tiny, 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 tiny amount of tech with that. If you're Evil Ryu, you can do EXDP red focus, and it hits grounded. That's 4 bars to spend. Once you land a full Ultra 2. Or a fully charged Ultra 1 if you have that. Whoa, that's a punish. That was some really technical shit right there. Tokido with the right FADC combo can like almost kill. I'd say the right double FADC combo because I was picturing 2 Hadouken FADCs. This is like pretty close to killing when we spend it. Gouken was unfortunately like probably not his weakest. He was probably the strongest in Ultra. I mean, not the strongest, but he was like at his weakest in the meta by Ultra. Again, weakest is a bit strong. There were never many Gouken players though. There was Velociraptor. There was Bullcat. Who were like other Goukens? Gouken's a pretty fucking neat character. High level Street Fighter 5 does still look clean, I think. Ringo. Apple. Yeah, Shine Gouken.
Wow, overhead. First time in that situation we've seen in the final game.
That's one of my all-time favorite sets. Sanford versus Ringo. Bullcat was only Online Warrior, I think. I don't think I ever saw him at a Japanese major or anything like that. He was real good though. Infiltration had a Gouken that was actually extremely good. If you're it's easy to have forgotten it.
That's great for Tokido. Now caught in the corner though. Oh!
Jump jab. That's still quite good in Street Fighter 5. They didn't really nerf that. If anything, it got stronger. Compile of Gouken. Okay, I guess I'll click on that. Who does he play in? Dude, bring Gouken back. Holy shit. I like Gouken. I wouldn't mind him coming back. Gouken's a really cool character. I wouldn't mind a new spin on Gouken at all. What about MK? What about it, fucker? What about it? What are you gonna do? Oh, that could have comboed. He dropped it. Poor Tokido, dude. Have to play this whole set. He's probably fucking dying.
Both players with calm countenances somehow. That is experience.
I guess Ken is the most Gouken-y character right now.
Two different champions fighting it out amongst themselves in the crowd for the chairs.
Oh my god, the crowd. Crowds are great. Alright, good damage. That's tricky. I think that was minus, but like, Fuduo played really careful. Maybe it was plus, and then Tokido just waited because he wanted to. I can't tell how much of that was the natural landing recovery. Tokido just tried to bait the uppercut. Oh my god, Tokido's playing so clean right now. This is a hard comeback to make unless he gets like a Miracle Ultra. And going for a Miracle Ultra could potentially ruin him. That kills me! Oh no! No, not like this. Not like this. Not like this. No, please, Tokido, don't lose this. Okay, this is like over. Yeah. There was like no wake up there. That was scary as fuck. EXTP whiffed. God bless Akuma in Street Fighter 5 with his fat ass EXTP range. Ah, my butthole clenched so tight there. Alright, let's refresh our memories on what Gouken is. Velociraptor. Gouken has a really good fireball. It's honestly one of the best fireballs in the game. Why does Gouken have this giant ass risk compared to every other character? He literally doesn't have Akuma's best follow-up out of Demon.
Oh, it worked, and he
The fucking
did get the ultra too. Did he just not
palm.
believe that it was gonna work?
At this point, how do you believe you haven't landed one?
The parry is okay, but it's not as good. He just wishes he could do the palm.
Oh, this has gotta
That was a
be
nice
good
angle.
here.
You can ultra here. I remember.
That's gonna be a lot of stun. It's good damage. One hit either way. Oh, did he get anything? Okay. And he gets the crowd going.
He needs it right now. It is still match round from Emoji.
That low strong is really good.
That one off as he was kind of caging up.
It's like a Shoto low forward. And his low forward is like a fucking nothing. It's like a Makoto low forward.
Sweep with a sweep.
Emoji just waited that time. Again, the anti-air. I like that he walked
Bonchan
over
versus SD Punoi.
that thing is so good as
Doesn't SD Punoi win that? I don't remember. I don't even remember that match. That dive kick, did that cross up? Or did it hit on the front and then cross? I actually have no idea.
he can't get too ahead of himself, though. Momoji still has plenty of life. He has plenty of
I roof shit like that in Street Fighter 5.
and he has plenty of reactions to make Ultra 2 work.
Gouken's fireball is really tricky.
There's one thing Velociraptor's got in
I really like his I like Gouken's personality a lot.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
With that good ass fireball.
That mix-up worked out. He wanted to play
Velociraptor's face reminds me a lot of my brother.
Yeah, so there's 4 players left. Iperu, Shin-Chang,
Dive in, infiltrate.
and Minion. Oh, here we go.
Gouken's jump in damage. Gouken does exactly 2 things well. He fucks you up if he touches you, and he keeps you away pretty well.
Almost half life on one combo.
As long as you don't knock him over.
Just from
He like wins a fireball war against almost every other character just because his fireball is so spammable. Guile included.
First one he had thrown in a while.
Gouken can easily out fireball Guile.
just willing to back off.
Just because he doesn't need to charge and he's got a fireball with almost as good recovery. Jesus Christ, this is immaculate. Infiltration is god of footsies.
Counterpick.
Yeah, and he can hold those fireballs, which makes it that much harder for Daiminian to jump over them from a screen away.
These delays. He got that like so many times. Making people land on fireballs. Infiltration's Gouken is really good.
Infiltration Gouken needs to do in order to feel better in this matchup.
Well, so he ate a lot of fireballs that last match. Okay. He's losing.
The inflip armor is kind of cool, but like most characters have something they can do about it.
On the frame data.
Yeah. Gouken definitely wins this
Like some anti-air that works against everything Gouken can do. Like even if you're just fucking Ryu, I'm pretty sure Ryu can crouch fierce any demon flip, and then cancel it to like light DP. And either it's crouch fierce into a whiff light DP, which is safe.
So this is where the damage output.
I think that's how it worked.
Wow, did he counter?
Or
after that great damage. Taking off.
uh,
And he got that clean jump in, a little too far. Nice dash up throw.
crouch fierce gets parried and the light DP
What
hits.
is this? What are you talking about? What are you doing? Infiltration
What a hard-ass
is the
read.
most
Dash and low parry.
man in the FGC. He's got them
That's pretty, dude.
Okay, let's see if he's bringing something to Subzero next door. As far as I understood, some
Ryu could probably just do a medium DP, honestly.
Okay, infiltration, having the classic. Oh my god, what damage! See guys, we
You had to do shit like that because you're minus if you do Tatsu on a cornered opponent. That was tricky!
that was gone.
What a good gimmick! Who's ever gonna take that throw? No one. If you threw the fireball straight, it wouldn't have been a throw tech at all.
Okay, nice fight. Oh, he got him.
Did that drop? I think it didn't.
He dropped the link after the counter hit. I don't know if many people don't
Alright, I'll click on one of those in a second.
actually do ultra after a counter hit slash.
Remember where Gouken had no confirms? He technically has one now, but it's hard. He's got to go through a one-frame link. He was designed around not having that, so they gave him a very, very bad confirm. His only move that combos from a light, if I recall correctly, is light Senpugo Shoha, or whatever.
Unless he choked. Like he choked one Wednesday before. Sean not gonna choke? Or he didn't choke. That's right.
So you have to do, like, you have to end your combo and crouch jab to light Senku. Senpu. Senku?
Seeing on which I was good with
Don't remember which it is.
camera, I was showing Stanford's face there.
Light DP. And all his links, like he can chain really easily, but his link into jab is, it's a 3-frame crouch jab. but he's linking off of a +3 thing. So you have to get a 1-frame link to get, like, a very short-range cancel into a move that isn't even that good on hit. His combos off of lights are so unbelievably strict compared to every other character.
Oh, nice money.
I've seen that shit.
More from players.
If you do that on certain characters, you can make it hit from behind.
Forward, the punish.
Gouken, of course, he has to commit pretty hard to his options on offense and defense. And
Gouken's air tatsu is very silly.
that's gonna be able
If you can make someone block it, it actually does a shit ton of chip too.
Alright guys, I apologize. It's cool. He's not mad.
No, I'm not mad.
He's not mad.
I'm good.
He's not mad. He's my friend.
Whoa.
I'm the guy who does the robot.
I know that. I know that, but I don't know your name. Tell me your name, man. We're supposed to have lower thirds, so I can sneak look at your name when I don't know it, but I don't have it.
Ultimizer.
Ultimizer. I knew it was like a name with a D in it.
Yeah, he's the baby shit.
Something that's like, all right. Ultimizer is here with me, Ski Sonic. I will never call you smug again, Ultimizer.
We look alike, that's why. He has a full stick of butter.
Combo back throw is pretty cool.
A counter hit.
Is it the special?
The counter hit special.
It might come out.
Everyone abruptly decided that hated Ski Sonic's voice, and also his personality.
If you didn't input it,
And then Ski Sonic faded into oblivion.
that meter could be very valuable here. There it is. That hurts.
There's the other special. Yeah.
Before he got the faster Senku Goshoha,
He does have
um, his only combo from lights was a link into that jab, 1-frame link into a jab, and then immediately cancel to that super. That's the only other thing he has that combos from lights. And I remember that's been there since vanilla. And I was always like, one of these days I'm going to see someone pull this out in the right time. And no, I never did.
That was huge.
Yeah. Is he gonna get up kicks into ultra? Oh! Oh!
He stuffed the up kick.
Oh!
He wants that red.
Oh! I think that was EF.
Hey, G.
Put something out late.
G's the best.
If he was going for the
This reminds me of that time that G helped me hide a body. No, I helped G hide a body. My bad.
Do you think that
That was a pretty brave walk.
character plays more often?
Love info.
More Gouken turn.
I think that's a 1-frame link.
Look at this combo.
He ended with the Tatsu.
Damage.
It was light Tatsu though.
Just not doing any
You normally don't want the Tatsu under there. Normally you do the palm.
once in this set. Just goes for it, and now Hadouken.
Yes, that's tight. That was really tight.
Death
I literally cannot tell that story.
Is this New York or Seoul?
I just like memeing with it. But I can't actually tell it because it would get G in trouble.
Well, I don't know where I am anymore. There's more New Yorkers here.
There's one New Yorker here in the
Oh my god, he crossed him up with that, and
That
then
was sick, that was
double strong. That's just the build meter. Crazy new Gouken tech. Okay.
But I would like to cite that the hooker died painlessly.
Does not have to worry about the angry scar as Boncha still does not have any meter. Is he going to use it for the angry charge? I don't think so. Yeah, and Gouken is actually -1.
When will BAF commentary on Evo ever happen? Do you think that will happen? Do you think that has a chance of ever happening?
Oh no, and there, oh my
Jump jab.
God, he just punched him in the head.
Yes, when you kill someone with something and then you do that thing in real life. I do that all the time. Signs of autism. Me.
we saw
Infiltration.
Infiltration would go for that EX drill out of the air.
All the time is a bit strong. But if it's like a weird normal to kill someone with, if it's like a highly specialized tool and I'm feeling myself, I'm like, you see that?
He's a human calculator. Calculator ring. I like that. Sweet. Max range. The sweep to knock down someone's favor. Now he can go to work in the corner here. Fireball pressure. Very strong from Gouken. Challenge.
Remember plus frame fireballs?
Infiltration has chance.
Remember this fucking kind of fireball pressure in the corner? Now the only character who has this is Guile.
Good block from Infiltration.
And it's still cool on Guile.
Wow, uses DCM, but doesn't bite to anything. That was
Yeah.
very weird.
That was my reaction too. That was what I was thinking.
That was basically what was going on.
Well, he must have been preempting a fireball.
Right.
Okay. Must have been going for that.
A lot of teammates.
Nash does have it. His is really specialized though. His is more like Gouken's and less like Guile's actually. He has the true block strings in front of the Or after that. Not the true light. He has like the pressure after the fireball, but not before the fireball.
All the way there.
He's like gotta resolve the long ass fireball start up to B+ frames.
Just a jab, but nice down fierce.
Didn't expect it to hit though. He's 4 meter, looking for the special. Now all of a sudden, liberal with the
No one knows who I am in person.
and you know why.
And you know why.
I'm like a ghost when I go to events.
He's so good at confirming and
I bet there's like 20 people at every event that would like pat me on the back if I was like, I'm Buffel. But I can't just say it. And no one knows. It's like top secret. Top secret information.
Infiltration's gotta be careful.
oh, he was waiting for it.
knows.
Okay.
He knows.
He's throwing those counters out there.
Watch out for that ultra. He's looking for it. Careful with
DiCaprio's
the
tricky, man.
A lot of movement going on. Uh-oh.
Cammy is a very Chinese character to play, to be honest.
Usage on.
That's the kind of character they like.
Keep him at bay.
Cammy's like a KOF character.
Infiltration is now
Oh.
fixed, though. He's
Her
throwing
tools
it
feel very
definitely away,
KOF.
And he couldn't find it. Couldn't find it this time.
OCB.
I was told that there was some butthole clench in this match.
Up next, we at the end there. Yeah.
Ultra double. I actually like that pick a lot.
He's going up against no slouch here. This is a very strong Bison player from San Diego, SD Pinoy. He has definitely done a lot of damage at smaller events like Southern California Regionals, upsetting a lot of players, so you cannot...
No. Bad is better.
Very solid Bison player.
I would wear a shirt that says I'm bad to an event, to be honest. I would definitely wear that. Psych the other guy out. Is it actually me, though? Oh, Lord, it is me. That's what I look like.
That the guys come from losers and won that. So Bonchan is definitely going to smart still a year later, and he's going to want to do himself one better.
Why is that the picture of me that got real spread?
There's only one way to improve.
There's at least 4 pictures of me on the internet.
Here's the result, and that's the take us all.
He wanted close fierce there for sure.
Counter hit.
This is probably a pretty fair matchup. But one thing that's Bison has that's pretty nice is that new improved EX scissor kick.
One of the things that, you know,
That's actually really usable in this matchup.
Bonchan, definitely not a player to even really worry once he gets in the corner. He's fine being there.
And on the way there, he's done a great job of measuring the distances to lessen the threat of the scissors kick. But
Nice.
he goes for that jump after the double scissors kick, and you know Bison always wants to head off after 2 scissors in the corner.
That's the counter to jumping right there for Bison. So great start for SD Pinoy. And a great start here. Focus dash through. One of the fastest dashes in the game. And Bison can get through the fireballs and punish a lot easier than other characters off of the focus.
Oh my god. That has full body invincibility, I think. It's not even just fireballs.
Stuff from Bonchan with the counter. Doesn't even deal with the head stomp shenanigans. Oh, but there it is again.
Maybe.
Dash through forward.
I can't do it right now though since I'm ass naked.
Seen that trick before. Okay. Trying to find his way in there. Trying to...
Ass naked with a 6-foot dripping dragon dildo
Punishable. EX scissor kick, very punishable.
up my
Another
ass.
Throw from SD Pinoy. Slowly by slowly trying to get Bonchan back into that corner.
Not the kind of picture I want to fucking spread around, you know what I mean?
See how much Bonchan...
I remember Bison when he had the best walk speed, not the worst walk speed.
Oh no, he missed his uppercut!
That combo probably would have killed.
Oh, that's punishable, yeah. And that actually happened...
That combo definitely would have killed. He had 3 bars. He could have done some shenanigans.
So he gets
He could have done scissor kick FADC.
That was just a style.
He even could have done scissor kick red focus.
He knew what was happening, man.
That'd been pretty cool.
FADC.
He absolutely would have killed with that combo.
Bonchan wants to be is throwing fireballs.
He's placing his normals really nicely.
Whatever the safe position is against your character, throw fireballs and then make you react.
That's what makes it a little tough.
You don't know me.
Bison is charged up. The EX scissor can get through there pretty easily, and then the focus dash, as we've seen a couple
Do you guys know about Bad Dragon?
Character that has a ton of trouble dealing with fireballs. That's why Bonchan's forced to
That's like the funniest shit in the whole world to me.
throw these fireballs, but they're less threatening than that.
How do you make a dildo about something that doesn't even exist? That's kind of the beauty of it. I don't know how women work, to be honest.
Last time he challenged after the EX
But, like, you know.
he lost.
I mean, there is evolution as a factor, but, like, you know. I don't know for a fact that, like, the shape of a penis is optimal, is fully optimal to pleasure women.
Yep. Ends up losing
And that's the beauty of it,
now.
is that if you're making a dildo, it can be shaped like anything.
Pinoy. Now he's going to be able to get some offense going here.
Very safe.
But he had the FAPC available, and another still if he wants.
It can be shaped like a dragon penis.
Oh, here comes Oni.
He probably wanted some kind of cross-up shenanigans there. I don't know what he wanted. Why'd he do that?
Game one off of Bonchan.
Is that Daigo? Young Daigo chilling in the background.
Daigo's taking notes. Daigo's taking notes. Very tough position for Bonchan. I mean, look, we just talked about it. You came in Evo last year, got second. That's not a small amount of pressure coming in this year. I mean, even
I've seen that dildo. I've seen dildos of that design, where they've got a little thing sticking out.
go down game against, you know, so
Get the clitoris.
It's
no disrespect to SD.
I've seen that.
A lot of people don't. I mean, if you're not familiar with double elimination brackets, if you start a tournament from losers bracket compared to winners,
People need to start clipping like the voice when I say something retarded, and that way the BAF quote will just link the voice.
Comparative. You have to play twice as many matches as somebody if you lose first round.
yeah, so it's very important to go through winners. It's a much easier, quote, easier route. Obviously, the people you run into are also winners, so they're probably very strong players as well. But
Pinoy taking it directly to Bonchan, and he's still falling back to this fireball game. It's not really getting him anywhere.
at one point in time, I remember, even though he
I met Daigo in person once. Shook his hand. Played him in a game of Street Fighter. Lost. It was fun.
But since then, his performance hasn't been
Oh, that was beautiful. Combo and trades.
Yeah, I like to think of Bonchan as he's Tokanga's
Wow.
Einstein, you know, like they
Spoilers.
download or they upload all of their data into him. But it looks like they didn't have any cheats on Pinoy.
Oh, trade for a trade.
Oh, he chased him down.
That was the wrong combo.
Oh, he just gets out of there. Just gets out of there.
Stop might have been the right play there.
But this is not a position for Sagat to excel in. It's so scary.
All right, Pinoy needs to just chill. He needs to just chill.
This is it.
He needs to just chill.
The guts from Bonchan.
This is it. This is it. This is it.
Wants to defend.
That was clutch as fuck. When he got that jump forward on the teleport as a read, he actually could have just landed an ultra, or like done jump right off into ultra.
To the fireball.
And it was just killed like that. Would have been like nothing.
No fear from Bonchan.
Instead, he got a light combo, which is like the weakest thing he could have gotten. Which, granted, Sagat doesn't really have that many combo options. His lights are like, you know, some of his only combos. Like, what was he gonna do there? Go strong. No, what was he gonna do there? Stand strong, like Tiger Knees, like his strongest strongest no link, and like his links don't even add that much more damage than that.
That low strong option select so cool.
But I mean, he would love to hold on to that meter if you're not going to get the hit. Wow. With the jabs.
I know there is some.
Evolution does not find the perfect thing.
Putting everything on the line.
Evolution only finds a thing that works.
Ooh, he got in there with that low short. Didn't convert. Wow, let's just go meaty. Oh, and then a
There are plenty of examples. There are a shit ton of examples of Evolution not finding the perfect thing.
To be simplifying things.
Case in point, I do not have wings.
Going for just a DP when I think you're going to hit me. I'm going for a jab. Not too much of things here. Trying to slow things down, rein things in.
Yes. And look here, you see SD Pinoy calming down, looking through some notes, perhaps.
Bonchan, just look at his notes just now. Sorry. He looked over at his. Look, he's looking at his notes. It's like,
Trying to spy
What
over
do you have
there.
there, Franny? Okay, turn it over, turn it over.
You know what I would do? I would write fake notes and then like let the opponent look over at
Wow,
him.
James, you're
That was the
meta
meta
game.
game. There you go.
Jesus, that is
Same match?
I would have it so it'd be like versus Saga. Jump. Oh,
James
yeah,
Johnson, he's just
exactly.
scared. Good stuff, good strats. James.
I've like thought about that a lot. Okay? This is like the killer app that I want to make. No, I can't just say it because like then someone else will make it after watching this archive. That's like something I should actually make.
Finisher at EVO 2014 up against SD Pinoy, who took the first game here and giving him a run for his money.
And other.
Back to the fireball game. Familiar, comfortable fireball game for Bonchan. Establish a little bit of a life lead, but Pinoy cuts through it with the dash and the scissors kick combo, and we're cornered again. So much of this matchup has been played right here on the left side of
And
the
you
screen.
saw right there, the last couple of times Bonchan did the EX Tiger Knee, he lost to the challenge of SD Pinoy's low shorts. So that last time you saw it,
I have a secret good
he
idea.
blocked the low shorts. He was ready to block it. Now that's become a key moment. Oh! Ow! Oh, the
He says, Pinoy saying, Bonchan, you're not going to DP. You don't have 2 meters, you're not going to DP. I'm going to press all the buttons that I want. Bonchan doesn't want to take that risk. He's in this position where he might be just a little bit afraid.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that was a W combo, so it just didn't do a lot of damage.
Remember back in Street Fighter 4 where no one had nipples? Now everyone has nipples.
He's really scared to get
I
there.
think we've come a long way.
For Bonchan to link after that step kick. Just trying to chip him out.
Remember Chun-Li's free floating titties?
For the neutral jump to top stop the scissors kick now. Okay, gets in.
Oh, he goes
Surprise,
left.
but he doesn't have the meter for the FADC. Oh, no.
Oh my god. He thought I was going to chip. Sagat's got a lot of health.
Pinoy went for it, and Bonchan said, nope.
Oh, John keeps almost dying.
Step ahead.
Like 3 times.
Full punish on that one. This is Bonchan.
And let me tell you right now, I said after that EX Tiger knee, he got challenged, and I said it's become a key moment.
Right.
And you saw that's exactly what happened there. He did the EX Tiger knee. He remembered that all those situations that came up beforehand, and he knew that SD Pinoy countered with low short every time.
Counter hit damage.
You can get a clean DP there that always wins, but it's better to get a trade DP.
What he needed.
Still back to the fireball game. Gotta be mindful of the meter, but Pinoy standing up.
Sagat feels pretty awkward when you actually play him. I like watched a lot of Japanese Sagat before Street Fighter 4 came out in the United States. In like arcades and stuff. Oh, I forgot that worked. Forgot that was a thing.
Wow.
Bonchan! What a counter! What a counter!
Let's go. He went
Anyway, when I actually got hold of Sagat, I was like, this is the character everyone's been playing. When I put in vanilla for the first time,
low short, but
I was like, holy shit.
Every time.
Guy feels awkward as hell.
Frame early. It was a frame early. And Pinoy still alive after that immaculate counter from Bonchan. Pinoy, huge meter advantage. Bonchan now fighting his way out of the corner before he gets there. A lot more aggressive game in this last round.
Now, Pinoy has to calm down just a little
I
bit
should probably go to bed
because
soon.
he's
I'm not even
way too
tired.
aggressive. You see him trying to walk
But I've been
forward
streaming
all
for a
over
while.
the rows without
A while
really
here
running
being
into
9
the
hours.
You can't forward jump over
9
the
hours is
tiger
a pretty
shot.
long time.
Yeah, there's the challenge right there.
Spacing, he's adjusted the spacing, he's
Deep.
figured out the matchup,
That's safe.
and it's looking like it's going to be Bonchan here.
Very bad situation for.
Ultra double. Bison can't really make good comebacks.
Oh, nice try there with the focus.
Oh.
Looking to bait something big. Bonchan's not going to let that DP rip. There it is.
Oh, and then he goes
Jump
there,
Pierce.
smart. Now they're both sitting on super.
Oh, isn't this like Snake Eyes gets like a reverse 5-0 or something?
Do it now. Yes, he's right.
Yep, and that's it.
Maybe not a reverse 5-0.
And he has
Against described it. They are how he built out players off guard.
Like, where's the match start?
Man, it would be so tough. Well, can't get ahead of ourselves. Got to get through one first. And
I forgot what the second one I put up is.
not gonna let that happen if
I forgot I had 2 links down there.
Of course, Snake Eyes, probably some of the best footsies in the business.
Yes. LPN is really good with that too. He's a good player.
Wow,
Sweep,
look at that, catching a sweep, Cammy sweep,
right. Now he knows how to place normals.
and also not how to not place normals, which is what's beautiful about
Young
how
ass
they play
early
now.
access
Yeah, he
LPN.
doesn't really need to do anything. Very even on life, but so much time left on the clock that they can.
Oh yeah, DDR, that's right.
A little while longer. Ooh boy.
Oh no, what was that uppercut all about? Might have been a drill. LPN known for just doing random drills. Oh, chasing down.
17ers. I think it's
But just a small punish.
Snake Eyes.
16ers, right?
Opponent, then went for grab.
Oh,
Nice
chase down the back dash.
Very good. Snake Eyes with a good first round, but in each match so far, it's been exactly
That's
like
people
that.
who started with Street Fighter 5.
Your first game has gone to Wednesday night fights. So
I pirated Street Fighter 5. I think a lot of people did at that event.
Why is
LPN was very open about it.
these random uppercuts?
But he definitely wasn't the only one there who did it.
bad news.
He also played well.
Yeah, Cammy can't get a lot of her little dive kick shenanigans on Zangief as easily as a lot of other characters. That's not how Cammy's going to win this match.
She can get stuff with EX strike, but just regular strike is not really
Yeah.
going to cut it.
She has to do it late, so he lariats first, and
Right.
then she the delay makes her land on the head, and the EX strike causes so much hit stun, she can combo when she lands. Even on super tall Zangief. And see, Snake
Break
Eyes
that
is not
pot.
gonna get baited into SPD in that situation like so many other Zangiefs would be.
Right. He's not taking any risk right now. Such a life lead. His opponent has so few resources that he can afford to do this.
I think Geef stopped being terrible.
I love the
I think
one
that's
duel.
the main,
He's
that's the
incredibly
key play
fast
here.
now.
And then other Geef showed him
Few hits of whiff
that Geef was viable.
Oh my god, that was so far. That
I think
was
that's the
ridiculous.
secondary play. I think those are the two factors. But I think Geef got buffed a lot between Season 2 and Season 2.5.
Just takes one EX green hand and it's over. Yeah.
Why am I barefoot? Would you rather do fucking DDR in bare feet, or would you rather do it in fucking shoes?
Game 1 goes to Snake Eyes.
I can't even feel the buttons beneath my feet if I'm wearing shoes.
Does that.
It
It's a little
doesn't-
faster.
And it doesn't do that flashy yellow that's often a trigger to some players, you know? Sometimes that's what they're looking for.
Sure.
But again, I mean, NorCal has come back and won it every single time, even when SoCal has won the first game. But remember, Snake
Not
Eyes
even
is
play
pretty
DDR? What the fuck? DDR is fun as hell.
fun HDR. Oh, he did it again. So
I'm pretty good at it, actually.
He knows the range perfectly for that.
Oops,
Whoa.
that was supposed to be an EX green hand, came out as a
Okay,
ladder.
here
I'm
comes
like
Sally.
secretly like really good at DDR.
Wow, let's just wake up SPD.
That's 250.
See, didn't do anything. Like I said, LPN may be a little too crazy. for his
Low
own
key
good.
master
He's had a couple
DDR
of
player right
uppercuts
here.
he's grabbed, you know, randomly when he just uppercutted seemingly at nothing. And Snake Eyes knows he doesn't need to do anything. And even though he's an offensive Zangief, he won't do anything a lot of the times in these situations.
Yeah, he's slowing things down.
Oh, there it is. That delay. Oh,
Whoa,
oh.
close roundhouse. And then he freaked out. Close roundhouse is like minus on hit. It's like punishable on hit.
This might.
Oh, nice.
As a vulture, it might be safe. It might be minus
Splash.
4 or whatever. 2.
Good throw
EX
from
hand will chip.
He's like dead. This is like impossible.
LPN though, because
Snake
Zangief
Eyes is not going to do
control
anything, and he has no meter.
Right.
Snake Eyes will literally not commit to anything. This is like, it looks fair, but it's like actually an unwinnable matchup.
into the corner, and eventually LPN's not gonna have any room to run.
And
he
then
has
a
no
random
meter
green hand is going to
to
happen, and
stop.
there's nothing Kenji can do to prevent
Oh,
it.
what a back throw!
Even with this.
Press.
Oh, never mind. I take it back. He managed to win. That was insane.
And the pattern repeats itself. NorCal seemingly on the
That was like
ropes.
1 in 100, to be honest.
Then making a great play, taking that round, stealing the round. Oh, what a
read.
yeah.
Snake Eyes had a guaranteed win a second prior. He made Kenny block a sand light kick,
Oh, jeez.
and he could have buffered the green hand from it.
It's the fact that the camera cuts whenever.
My grabber.
Oh,
Didn't.
Yeah, not gonna grab. She's in the air. But why did that? Oh, because it's right at the beginning.
Her backdash invincibility is very short compared to most characters.
Right at the
This time,
beginning,
the
yeah.
backdash.
James Chen used to like to complain about that.
Instant overhead anymore.
Oh, it ended.
No.
And there's a part 2.
Didn't punish with something in the drill, so that's okay.
I don't want to watch all this. I like watching Snake Eyes, but like I don't know. Starting to get to that point where I should probably be
Very
dozing.
fortunate for Snake Eyes that the angle was just right for him.
That Nusha jump was so awkward, and yet LPN still got hit.
But LPN drops the combo afterwards.
I'm surprised he didn't see that. He's usually pretty solid with hit confirms like that.
I mean, if you're gonna jump and dive, you're just gonna assume you're hitting him no matter what. So, good uppercut.
Right, yeah.
Fuck Mortal Kombat. I'll watch it next time.
Block string anyway, right? Here comes LPN. Playing offense against Geef. You
Yeah.
can safe jump Geef. It's not easy, but a bunch of characters can do it.
Unfortunately, Snake Eyes down in life.
Really?
Good stuff from LPN.
That's literally the point, is that MK is poo emoji.
Cammy, you see,
That's
not
why
just
it'd be dank to
well.
watch it.
No, he's taking some big risks,
Yeah,
and I
that's-
don't really know why.
That's very uncharacteristically Snake Eyes. You can see he's playing a little nervous now.
I don't understand those major risks. That, the data.
Alright, I don't want to watch this anymore. I want to watch this. Let's do this. It's 10 minutes long. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. There we go. Immediate breaker. Hold MK is so shitty. MK like 4 to MK Armageddon. DC Universe. Armageddon. I don't remember if DC Universe is good or not. Or like Kusoga. Kusoga. Grab the hammer. Didn't grab the hammer. So the lightning bolts under the names are combo breakers. They get 3 per set. You gotta use them as they will. They haven't even done like fucking show me some weapon styles and shit. Everyone in this game has one combo style and one weapon style. Or one normal. One martial art style and one weapon style. Yes! Aw. It's cool for a minute though. This game is like a shitty... This game is a shitty Mortal Kombat deception, which in and of itself is like a shitty fighting game. This is like a Kusoga version of a Kusoga. All the MKs were 3D from 4 onwards, up until 9. 9 was a return to form. In many ways. Yeah, the bouncing ones and zeros are actually pretty dank. I don't remember how blocking works in this game. I don't know why you wouldn't just block forever, other than throws. I don't remember there's overheads and lows and shit. Everyone is Gen in this game. Except you keep your special moves regardless of which style you're in. Special moves are basically all like free. They basically have no application in combos from what I recall. Or like, you know, they have application in combos like fucking special move to pull you in. Comboing into special moves is pretty, like, there's no canceling system or anything. You say dual lightsabers, like a robot wielding dual lightsabers wouldn't be the most terrifying thing in the universe. Mortal Kombat has always been extremely high in camp. Yes, this is the game that didn't have fatalities. Cut off both his arms and his head. They removed individual fatalities and added a build a fatality in order to save disk space. Because this is the game with the big ass roster. This game includes every single Mortal Kombat character up until this point. Except Chameleon with a K. But she was in the Wii version. The only thing more Kusoge than this game is playing this game with motion controls on the Wii. I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. Fire Emblem has a lot of content. I've replayed that game quite a lot because every playthrough is different. I believe Chameleon with a K is still alive. I believe it's still canon that she's somewhere. She's the last female of whatever race Reptile is. Fun fact, Reptile is literally a dinosaur. They're called Zaterrans. They lived on Earth. They were a reptilian species that lived on Earth prior to humans. They are now extinct. Reptile is one of the last, I guess, 3, and the 2 chameleons are the other 2. They honestly didn't give a shit with Reptile, to be honest. Honestly. To be honest for a second. Honest. With Scorpion, they called him Scorpion because he had a spear, right? Spear tip. He fires at you. and Subzero, they called him Subzero because he has an ice ball. And then for the secret character of the game, they took their yellow ninja and their blue ninja, who were both already palette swaps, and then made another palette swap, who was a green ninja, because yellow plus blue equals green. And then they were like, what do we call him? He had no signature moves back then. What do we call him? And they're like, well, you know, green? Reptile? They did that with like a bunch of characters. There are a bunch of characters where like zero thought went into their name. Ed Boon just names characters on fucking, I don't know if it's Ed Boon. It's probably an entire dev room. They just name characters based on the stupidest shit. A lot of names are like last minute, a lot of names are just very dumb. Short ass fatalities. You can get long ones. Oops, I accidentally clicked on this.
Alright, let's go UK. Let's go.
How unfortunate that I clicked on this link right here. How unfortunate that we're watching Grand Finals MK9. Noob Saibot's a dank name. I take it all back. Dude, Quan Chi. Quan Chi's like the secret high tier of this game. Quan Chi has the dumbest gimmick of any character in this game. His EX ground slam is unblockable. And it's plus quite a lot. It is a great gimmick. Quan Chi is a fucking dank character. He plays by a different rule set than every other character. Basically, whenever he makes you start blocking, he can just like get like however many meters he has worth of EX ground slams, and each one's guaranteed and each one's plus. If you true block string into it, it's just you know, it's unblockable. Unfortunately, his meter is also well spent on breakers and whatnot. And unfortunately, he has kind of a hard time building meter because his strings are not that good. So he's probably not a great character.
Hey, no, it's not time this time. He's just ready to go. Let's go.
But it was a great gimmick.
Let's go, master. Let's go.
There are several characters who are just based on glitches and rumors. Rain is just based on the prevalence of rumors in general. They just wanted to make a character that people could make more rumors about.
Very, very different round to what we saw last game.
So they made a purple ninja named Rain.
That said,
And he's a prince.
too late on that.
MK9 is probably the only Kusoge that no one treated like a Kusoge.
Safety. Oh, Master's pokes in the second block strings are brilliant. There we go.
Everyone playing it with 100% sincerity.
Could have gone for the neutral drop there, but was a bit hesitant, went back good for four forwards.
There it is. He's going to do a couple.
We've got
Nope,
unblockables
just
right
the one.
now. Just can't get the pokes out in time. And that should be end of the round.
Syrax is really cool in this game.
He's just
And
getting,
MK9 is fun.
by Mustard.
Boost is here.
Goes for that full screen trance.
It's a damn good attempt at making a competitive fighting game, to be honest. Like, based on what MK Armageddon was,
Nice.
this is a
Oh my God.
serious fucking step at a good fighting game.
They have to do that. That's gonna be
And
hard.
ever since then, Ed
End of the round.
and fucking team NetherRealm have been extremely good about it.
Nice. Oh, he's taking his Cyrax and Cara.
MK3 is probably UMK3 is probably the best,
There.
like, pre MKX.
Because once again,
But MKX is like so much better in every way.
one bar from Cyrax.
It's like the same shit, but like more professional and more characters
Very smart play. Very aware of what's
and
going
less
on.
busted, and more mechanics. MKX is like so good. MKX is sincerely one of my favorite fighting games, but I don't play it that much. But like watching it and like looking at the mechanics and stuff, it's just fantastic.
Master looking for those crossover moves.
This game was a good attempt.
He's trying to anticipate
It
what
took
he's gonna do.
like previous MK games competitively were like 2 out of 10, okay, or like 1, okay. They were like as bad as it gets. This one was like a solid 6. This game like took it up the most of any fighting game between like versions.
Yeah, yeah. Right, we got a reset bracket right now. Let's go.
The world is not ready for 2 Street Fighters or 2 NetherRealm games. I don't know why not, but it's not. I would have liked to see MKX and Injustice Tournament side by side.
It's a mustard right now.
I would have watched it. I haven't actually seen that much competitive Injustice. There haven't been that many majors. There was a big one recently. I mean, obviously there was Tiger Uppercut and Vancouver, like in the last like weekend.
Not good against
But like there was one like not too long ago.
2 more bars.
There was like a major that might have had it.
Unblockable. Doesn't get
Which
you
MK?
Oh, very nice.
There's like actual considerations for balance.
Nice.
There was like mechanical things that were fun to do.
Let's go, Mustard.
Like they added cancels into the game. And like, you know, that kind of combos. They made combos do like about the same damage for every character. The combos are pretty neat. They changed the way like jumps worked and like air normals worked. Like jump in punch into combo, jump in kick for knockdown combo, neutral jump punch for ground slam.
Right now. Gets his breaker. He's got no
It's like
power.
MK3 but also like made into like a professional, like there's a whole metagame around it.
Corner combos.
These combos are tight. And they tried to make characters have a lot of combo personality. Like if you look at Cyrax and his combos, they're insane.
We have a reset bracket. Looks like we got
They're very cool and unique. Like other fighting games are not as cool as fucking Cyrax was.
Reach number 1 right now. Oh no. Just
There's a lot of shit. I don't know if I can just list everything. They added EX moves in a super bar. They added a bunch of mechanics that like players had to consider, but in a balanced way.
let's go, Mustard. Let's go.
Snitches on 1 and 2, I think. Neutral jump punches have different hitboxes, but they're the same shit. Or I don't even remember if they have different hitboxes in MK9. In MKX, punch like 3 and 4 do the same thing midair, but have slightly different hitboxes, and 1 and 2 do different things midair, but have like, or it's the same thing midair, but have different hitboxes for neutral and forward jump. I remember Cabal. He was dumb. He was like really, really, really good for almost the whole lifespan of the game. Remember Online Tony? Remember his Cabal? Online Tony.
And Mustard is leading
Deep
us
down
tonight
twos.
as
That's a
well.
good mechanic. They have that in MKX as well. Down 2 does a fuck ton of damage, but it's very hard to combo out of. But if you get an anti-air down 2, you can sometimes like combo out of it, and it does a shit ton of damage. Freddy was red at the end of the lifespan of the game.
Oh, misses the end of the combo once again.
Kenchi was very cool, but he was very busted.
He's got 1 more bar from Unblockable. Oh, he gets
Kenchi in this game was the strongest character ever in this game, I think. Unless there's someone with an infinite I can't think of.
Go.
Technically speaking, Cabal had an infinite.
He likes his stage fatalities. Oh my god. He's actually invested 5, yeah? Oh, that's nasty. And salt cams were made for more.
Cabal's infinite was pretty hard. It was a lot easier to use as infinite to build meter than it was to kill the opponent. His infinite was a block string infinite. He could cancel his run, and it made it plus. It's supposed to be unsafe, but if he blocked on the frame that he hit you, it became like plus. and then he could jail it into another string that he could then jail into another run, and he could do that forever. And he would do chip damage because normals do chip damage in this game.
Master's not giving him any opportunity. He's outperking him when he's going for a second one.
And also, every time you make the opponent block something, you get meter. And also, if the opponent ever actually got hit by the buttons, they would get hit by like the run and then a full combo. So you could end his block string infinite just by getting hit by it.
If he's not trying to do it,
And he would also not build meter for that, but you would eat a shit ton of health, and then he could like do a meaty into the block string infinite again.
3 for nothing at this
So that's that unblockable ground slam, ground beam thing.
Oh, nice. We haven't seen him get around for a while, but that's definitely his round. Players dancing around the stage.
Block string infinites are pretty dank. There aren't that many. I've only played like a couple games ever that had them. These combos are really cool. Look at all that damage. That was the second net in the combo, so it just acted as a restand instead of a combo, I think. Cyrix has such cool combo options.
Oh, he drops it. This round's practically his anyway. There we go. We're going to see again. Oh.
I remember right when MK9 came out, like everyone had kind of a low opinion about it, and then Seb and Damn Die started playing it and doing like a live stream of them dissecting the game. And I remember watching it, it was so cool. R.I.P. Seb. Seb was like this huge person that was like super important to the creation of the FGC, and he just fucking poofed. Disappeared like nothing. He's like as broken. Cabal is like very similar amounts of broken for very similar reasons. MK3 Cabal was like as stupid.
Build that meter. Oh,
Jule. Bule.
not a whole lot.
Yes, look at that. Unblockable ground pounds. Ground beams.
Blows.
That's just cheap.
Claws around back. This is match game for Mustard. Needs to win 2 rounds, then he's a champ. Is that trophy, that cash monies?
Triborg is insanely cool in MKX. I like him a lot.
What a nice place to be in this game. For any character.
Which stream?
Oh, yeah, I got the break on. Uh-oh.
This one?
Got a break of my own. Okay, we've got no unblockables to be had in this round. This is anyone's right now. It's one combo away. Just one combo. There we go. Poke to the midriff. And it's match point for Mustard.
Oh, I don't know. It's on YouTube somewhere. It's not even a stream. It was like a YouTube series. It was on frameadvantage.com. Which is not a website. Well, it was a website, but it's a YouTube channel.
Oh, we got some ambiguous business going on right now.
Frameadvantage.com. Name of the YouTube. Thought it's like DOT. The Dan Forden.
So that's Dan Forden.
When Dan Forden pops out to say toasty.
It's got
Johnny Cage 4-3 was a good meme.
It's got an X-ray. Oh my god, do it. Do it.
Johnny Cage like didn't have a super solid mix-up, but his pressure was like unbreakable.
50%, let's go.
Kenchi memes. Kenchi literally had no downsides. He could hit you from anywhere on the screen and that was it.
Can he claw a ground back, or is it game?
Oh my god, tense.
Oh my god, it's so close. Oh,
Yeah.
that is a wrap.
Good bomb.
Is he gonna
Oops,
actually
I accidentally clicked on
go
MK9 Grand Final CEO 2012.
Are about the same skill level as you.
Oops.
Can it become
Rio, CD Jr. Why is there a cyber sub on the screen?
yeah.
No one made cyber sub. Probably gonna be Jax versus fucking.
These guys are doing blue trap. Grand finals here.
Jax versus Kenchi.
Rio going with Kenchi.
Kenchi.
Yeah, Kenchi.
Here we
is
go.
a very good character.
Yeah.
Cyber sub had a dive kick,
My
and
favorite
also he
character
could freeze
to
you.
fight.
Really?
I don't remember much else.
Wow, man. Please.
No one really played him that much over the entire lifespan of the game.
I wish everybody would go to
Only about half this game ever saw like any tournament footage at all. A lot of characters were kind of unviable. Galloping Ghost Arcade did a couple low tier tournaments which were pretty dank.
Kenchi's really cool.
You can still find them on YouTube.
Looks like
They're like
Keanu
pretty
Reeves
entertaining.
there. People ask me to tell
The
you
problem
something
is this
about
game
him,
has
like
pretty
Kenchi.
bad
You know
balance.
why? Because look at his boots.
Like all the way through.
Why
It's not
is
like
he-
there's two
why-
tiers,
why
there's
are
like
his
5
boots not
tiers.
maxed out?
And
Why
like
is
in
there
any
a
given
difference
tier,
in
like you
what
can't
he's
fight
doing?
other people from other tiers or else it'll be
Obviously,
one-sided.
he's blind, and he doesn't know how to put on matching
It's like Jade is like
Come on, man. He doesn't have friends.
Jade is not good enough to fight these characters at all.
You know? He doesn't
But
have
she's like
friends.
still way better
They
than
help
like
him
fucking
dress.
Kano
Come on, man.
or like Shiva.
You really think
come on,
Kenchi
man.
needs people to help him dress?
Yes, I do.
Subzero is not as good as these two, but he's way better than like
I do think
Shiva.
Kenchi needs friends. I do. Everyone needs friends.
Everyone
Jade
needs
is
friends.
cute and
You're
bi.
right about that, man.
So Rio taking round 1 here. And again, this.
I think Jade's canon dead right now, which is a shame because I like her.
Fire, these guys here providing the,
Did she get killed? I don't remember what happened to her.
Big shout out to those guys. If you are someone that you know you want to host a tournament, much like an event like CEO, you want to step into the.
I feel like she died somewhere in MK9 storyline.
You don't know how to do it.
I don't remember if she was on Sendel's shit list.
All these
Setups,
these
the
monitors.
game,
I mean,
the
how do I
monitors.
get it? Such a hassle. How do I get it done? Go see these
Unlock
guys. Yeah,
consoles.
go see these guys at Focus Fire.
Wakeup attack to be
They're
invincible.
absolute
That was
best
kind of
in
tight.
business when it comes to doing stuff like this. Go check them out. They will take care of you, and they will make your tournament a success.
I love those guys. Mohawk Mike is the man.
Yeah, I agree. So 1-0 to Rio.
Kenchi's so stupid.
Back.
Kenchi is just unbelievably broken. He doesn't need to play footsies at all. Let me just hit you with full screen shit forever.
Ooh, Jack to the ground.
This game had a very big emphasis on range play.
Yo.
Yeah, Jax was like still top tier. That's the thing.
He actually fight with. What is he throwing?
Jax is like completely out of his league in this matchup. But Jax is still like one of the best characters in the game.
He's throwing out.
I do remember Sonya's Vortex.
Oh, okay.
You can duck that. You have to neutral duck it.
Wow.
That was cool.
Ooh.
Wow. EX.
Making the opponent block builds you meter. And this all counts as making the opponent block.
Damage these characters take.
Kenchi just gets you to block like a million times more than any other character does because he can hit you from wherever. Like having to navigate this on the way in is just so bad for you.
Oh, and he throws him into the corner there. EX dash punch.
The only ways to build meter in this game are make people block things or take damage.
At that range. I do not believe Jax can punish it there. You got to be super point blank for Jax to punish it.
Really?
Yes.
Who was it? Tyrant who played Jax in
Jax has a high hit bar, but it's
MKX?
irrelevant 'cause getting in on Kenji-
Jax was really cool in MKX. I didn't want him. I know he's one of the only characters still alive after MK9, but I didn't want him. No, I think he wasn't even alive.
There we go.
He was a zombie and they just like, oh whatever. He got unzombied.
And another EX spirit charge.
Yo, Kenchi. He's up in there. One game away from a reset.
MK9 got really broken over its lifespan,
I decided to change my mind with that.
but it got changed a lot too. Like it got broken different ways each week because the game got patched periodically.
I just don't like him. To me, he feels he feels.
So like you're playing the fucking game and like Kung Lao is top tier,
You gotta feel your character.
and then like, you know,
Not just like pick
2
up.
majors later, suddenly Kung Lao is only like mid.
I don't care what Sanford says. You have to feel your character. If you're not feeling it, you're just not gonna do well.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Yes, Kenchi combos are kind of tight. Kenchi's actually a really cool character, but he's so busted. He is absolutely completely busted. They did a pretty good job balancing in MKX.
Maybe in the first game. Maybe the first
I didn't see that much of him. Balanced Kenchi was okay. Possessed Kenchi was okay near the end too. Kenchi had like 2 absolutely viable variations,
Kenchi is all over this man.
but he never had his like day in the brook.
He can't get anywhere.
This is what Kenchi does.
He can get smashed in the face though. Oh my god. He's so dominating.
Missed the fatality.
And at this level, fatalities do. I mean,
Okay, here we go.
said at this level, the matchup is huge.
Kenchi is one of my favorite characters from the
Think we're gonna see CDG.
second era of Mortal Kombat,
I'm not sure.
the 3D era.
Getting like 5
He's like one of like 5 good characters from that era, tops.
Don't
And he's definitely the best of those 5. Asha is pretty cool. Limei is kind of cool. Let me think. Both of those are like together one good character.
Okay.
Nitara is okay. Serena is pretty cool. I'm just listening to a bunch of women. Kenchi's more interesting than all of them. Nitara's kind of cool. I like Asha's storyline a lot, and her design is kind of nice too.
Do not.
Onaga's okay.
Do not. Let's stop that right now. I literally got like 10 texts. No. Let's stop that right now. No, that's not going to happen on stream later. Don't tune in for that. Not
Kenchi's like clearly the best second era character.
And Rio,
He's like way better than the other ones. Kenchi's an actual great character design.
Not paying off so far.
No.
Maybe there's something else.
Blind
here
Psychic
right
Swordsman
now.
is just
What's
awesome.
close?
Yeah.
Ooh. And now Jax has a life lead.
Yep.
And his gameplay style looks tight too.
All right.
Oh, it's fair charge. Now look at oh, EX dash one just to get in. Trying to take advantage of Kenchi's big hitbox.
Baracho is
Rio
okay.
gets right out of the corner.
I don't hate him.
Rio just is having a hard time getting him to the corner. And when he gets him in the corner, has
He's
a
like a
hard time getting
good
him in the
take.
corner. Jump kick, air
He's
throw,
a good Western take
another
on
spear
like
charge.
Chinese
Just
of
like
a
ground
Chinese archetype.
Rio jumps it there. And he's going to check him with another EX spirit charge. Jump, he's in the corner now, though. Here we go. He's going to have to break. And finally gets him off that meter. Gets him off
That's
that
an
super
unblockable into a
armor.
juggle, I think.
It's going to be so hard to get in here. Oh, and now he's
You have to
super
jump out of
armor
that, and
up.
in the meaty scenario, you can't
There
jump
it
out.
is. And then
And now.
he got another bar of
my
meter.
god.
He's got another bar of meter here.
Got another win, man.
Got another bar of meter. Kenchi just so devastating. Kenchi is a top 2 character, almost as bad as Cabal. Kenchi, I think, I don't know. I think Kenchi's a little worse than Cabal is as far as how to beat him matchup-wise. I think he has. I think the only thing that puts Cabal over Kenchi is that Kenchi loses some matchups where Cabal does not.
Really, Cabal just has no bad matchups?
That's what they say. They say his worst is 5-5.
Really? Ooh, wow. Kenchi taking the lead here.
Yeah.
Still an extremely close round.
Yeah, but again, notice, see that meter there?
Yeah,
It's
Kenchi's
going to be
topped
so
off.
hard to come in.
Man, this is a dank video. I just looked down, it's got 100,000 views.
Oh, and Jax
And
gets in
here we
there.
go, and he uses
Now,
EX
there it
overhead.
is.
There we go. Jax wins.
All right, it's about time.
Yep.
Jax is in there.
He's in there, gets around. 4-3-2, but again, look at that meter. There's that super armor. Oh, man. Could've done a
Rain
little
was pretty
combo
busted
there.
too.
Does not, though.
I think this was
It's gonna
like
be tough for CDG.
this was like when Rain was pretty new.
Because Kenchi controlling the entire screen. And gallons of super armor now for Kenchi.
Oh,
And,
there we
and
go.
Rio's not going to break there.
Oh,
There we
no.
go. He needs an X-ray.
Imagine if like Street Fighter 5, like a new character got announced and they came out and they literally just broke the game.
Again, Rio gets out of the corner.
That's happened like 3 or 4 times. No, like 5 in like various NetherRealm games. I do remember Mortal Kombat Trilogy Rain. And fucking, he had like a jab walk in like back roundhouse infinite.
And here it goes. Rio's gonna
Like jab walk in back
Jax
needs to get him.
control here.
back kick or whatever. Back front kick.
Ah,
And CD Jr. ties it up in one game apiece here.
He had a
Second
literal
set.
infinite
Rio goes straight to character select.
off of any A tier jab, off of a lot of stuff, off of any back
Bigger stage.
front kick.
Two more messages.
Human smoke.
Oh, your phone is blowing up.
Yeah.
Shout-outs to Black
Noob.
Killer
Noob had an
Killer.
infinite too.
There you go, Mike. Shout-outs to
Human
Black
smoke was
Killer.
just really, really good,
One of my
but I don't think he had an
absolute
infinite.
favorite players. Shout-outs to Black
Noob had like some
Killer.
infinite off of the teleport grab.
What will the score be? Against Kenchi? 10-0, baby.
Oh yeah, Cabal baby. Jax is busted too. That's the beauty of this.
Text me and ask.
Yes! The thing about Cabal is they took his character design and then tried to make it balanced in Injustice 1 with Cyborg of that game. They like took that jump back fireball and then built a character around it so that like that jump back fireball as it was. They tried to make it fair. Did they do a good job? Probably not. Yes! Look at this pressure!
Back 1-2-1. Jab, and jump over. Wants to keep Rio in that corner situation. Does not want Rio to get an open space. 4-3-1 into a throw. Is this going to kill him? No.
Back into the corner though.
Oh, overhead whiff.
That throw does... You have to do a bunch of follow-ups. Most throws do, I think, 12 damage.
Where Rio does not
But
want
that
to
throw, you have to manually put in like 4 follow-ups. And they're not hard to do.
be. The Europeans will
But it only does like 6%. It only does like 6 damage. And then if you do all follow-ups, it does like 13. It's like only barely stronger than a normal throw
save the queen.
if you get all the follow-ups. It's like kind of weird that Jax has to do that.
And he brings him down to the ground.
Oh, there we go.
Back one. Down to the ground again.
Like technically Jax has the strongest throw in the game, but just like what a nuisance.
And throws him in the corner.
Oh.
He's going to do a ground saw. Does not want to end up losing his round in the corner. Keeps himself in open space. Doing a good job of at least, even though he won the round, that at least, he did not end up with him in the corner. Keeps it in open space right where he wants it, right where he needs it, actually.
These fucking projectiles.
Overhead. Blocked by CD Jr. Into an EX dash run. Going to put Rio more toward the corner there. And this is the biggest stage in the game here.
A grappler ever good.
Jab, does not
Aaron Black.
jump and kick.
Oh, nice grab.
And now CD Jr.
Got a command grab in all his variations. It's quite good.
Gets hit with an EX dash punch.
Aaron Black himself is quite good.
Wakeup attack.
Pretty much every character is viable to some degree in MK X now. Melina was pretty tight in this game. Melina was pretty tight in MKX as well.
Is it gonna do it?
Do it.
Oh, there it is.
So Rio goes up 2-1. CD Jr. going to switch the stage here.
2-1 in the reset. This is tournament point for Rio.
Yes, it is.
Coming out of losers. Wow.
Shao-Kahn left.
And he's going to go to
I think this is prior to the release of Freddy.
ready to the wall there. Going to try to jump out.
Oh, nice pressure from Cabal.
Cabal's so
Goes
stupid.
through the fireball.
With the spin cycle.
That builds meter, I think.
Oh, with the combo.
Cabal's actually a very simple character, too. We're seeing basically the entirety of his character. He only has a few strings, and he only has a few special moves. Remember battle damage? Did MKX have that?
Point now.
MK9 has it.
Rio.
Battle damage is a cool idea.
Maybe our CEO
I forgot that was a thing.
What does CD
People getting all
have to
bloody
say
as they
about that
fight.
one?
Not sure here.
Part of his mask is broken.
Trying to do something, but this is a bad situation that Rio's
And like,
gonna go
Jax
for.
has a big old
And
wound
has
on his
one
head.
meter. CD Jr. Oh, it trades with the EX dash punch. Junior, I know, is upset about that. And Rio going to try to dash punch.
Alright.
Got to watch out for that EX spin.
Oh,
Rio not able
Look
to
at Hornbuckle and Blaze in the background there.
Jump and kick into an air throw.
go.
Oh,
Ken
dash
Jr.
punch. Free Junior's got missed the anti-air. He's got to get a combo here. He's got to be careful. Oh,
there we
dash
go.
punch.
Remember Flesh Pits Melina?
What?
Oh,
Oh my
and
God.
CD Jr. answers back. Ties it
I
up.
forgot about that. MK9 didn't have trades. What happened? Was it just like player 1 or something? If it was player 1, that's pretty scummy.
Into an air throw. Just throws a spin out there. Check CD Jr. And Rio brings him back down to the ground.
All right.
Wake up saw. Oh, Junior dash punches him into the corner. Oh, big.
Player 1,
Rio
that's so
right there.
stupid.
He's got no meter now. Junior advancing him into
What
the
bad
corner.
design.
Junior, I know, trying to build some meter here.
MK doesn't really have traditional grapplers.
See how Jack's projectile there going under the fireball of Cabal. Not there, but Jack's projectile is very fast.
Those duckable command grabs, like the one Aaron Black has, or like Wrestler Jax, or like one of the Kanos, I forget which one. Commando, I think? No, Commando was I-beams. No, Cybernetic was I-beams, and Cutthroat was knives, so it was Commando. Commando Kano.
Coming out of losers bracket.
Let's give it up for Rio.
Oops.
The whole tournament, and I'm just. Let me tell you what I told
Dude,
you.
this is a Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn was, he had a really cheap gimmick. His combos were very, very heavy in fireballs, and you couldn't break fireball combos.
It's interesting that they were rushing each other.
You couldn't break a fireball. So like if you were part of like one of these combos, like this is like basically an unbreakable combo.
This is what Detroit does. He did not drop it that time with the damage boost of Jax. He says, you know what? I can take 44 and take you as your character. Nice footsies. Nice uppercut. Oh, here we go. That's excellent. Excellent play by Detroit there.
The weakness is Shang when he gets knocked down in the corner, cannot get up.
Oh, did I say Shao Kahn? Yeah, Shang Tsung.
The weakness of Shang Tsung, honestly.
Shang Tsung.
Get up without stealing your soul.
Well, yeah, that and his wake-up game. His wake-up game is just crap.
Yeah. When you knock him down, if he doesn't do a soul steal, he can't win.
So it ends with the EX soul still, but he's backed up in the corner. He's got to be careful.
This
Can't
might
make
be
a mistake. He just made mistakes. He doesn't have a break.
So Shang has like a bunch of fireballs. He can raise at different. He has like it's like a 3 different special moves. He's got like one fireball he can do close, one fireball he can do afar, and one he can do like mid-range from the ground. All of those from the ground. And because they're 3 different special moves, you can have one of each of them in a combo. Nowadays they would just like make it one special move motion, and then you would hold the direction at the end of it. That's how they do it for that kind of move now. I don't remember. I don't remember, but I don't think I ever saw anyone do that. It was pretty good in theory. It's like a better version of what's it? A better version of 12x copy. Objectively, what it gives you at the end of the transform. Here it is. Objectively, what it gives you at the end of the transform is a like a 5.5, 4.5 matchup, or like 6-4 or whatever. You're just the same character doing more damage.
Detroit takes it 1-0.
I don't know why he's trying to down jab. You can't down jab him out of that.
And it should be known, these two players have the highest respect for each other.
Now, Shang Tsung now, actually, the only way he could get out of that ground pound combo is he would have to do a soul steal.
He can transform to any character in the old games. Ever since memory became an issue, he can only transform into his opponent, or else we'd have long load times in the middle of the fucking fight.
You down 4 the anti-air? I mean, down 4 the anti-air, that's, you know what you're doing. Yeah. Shout out to half-screen uppercut.
Junior getting, I don't know.
Nice pressure with it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
The advice from Tom, not looking so well just yet.
Well, I don't know. I don't think he even knows about the infinite. I don't think he knows Shang can't get out of that without a wake-up.
God, Detroit is looking very dominant in this match, though. He's got meter.
Yeah, he got meter.
Shang is very good on his own in this game. He's probably like high.
Here comes the combo video.
He's either mid or high.
No, he just goes for 35. Well, he goes 35 unbreakable.
I think he still has that damage boost right now. He's got the permanent damage boost right now.
So you see how he got like close, medium, far for that string, and then he got like he did a far again and it just dropped. It's because he did 2 fars in the same combo. That kind of special move in this game, you can only use it once per combo. Like Scorpion, Shane, whatnot. That kind of shit. That's like the MK balancing style. Combo extending moves have a 1 per combo limit.
Anti-air 1 with 2 characters.
29%,
that's boss.
29% right there.
There's 2-0.
Do people really not know about that?
Remember from like Smash Melee to Smash Brawl, all of a sudden transforming characters took like a minute to transform?
What's up, man?
He was like instant in Melee. It was like fucking I'm Zelda, now I'm Sheik. Was there another transforming character? I don't think there was. There might have been.
Wait, what's going on?
And then Zelda, she can Smash Brawl was like literally 30 seconds. It's like, let me just get a long invincibility window.
Make it rain with that Monopoly money. Oh no, he's just trolling. What
Smoke?
No, I don't know about that.
I think
Smoke is like high mid.
I think Smoke's good against Shang Tsung.
You can't. Can you shake the fireball?
You can't shake the upper. You can't shake the ground or the upper. But
Pokemon, that's right.
Know that.
I don't remember if they had a long load time. And then
I don't know. He's about to find out.
Smash 4 came out, and it's like all transforming characters.
Smoke is one of those characters that can really
We've removed Ivysaur and Squirtle from the game.
Huh? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Shock's got a good point, man. You can just
I don't like that because you're stuck in these.
Smoke is a really tight, well-rounded character. He has like a really cool gameplay style. I think he's one of the best character designs in this game in terms of both visual and gameplay. But unfortunately, he's not like super good. He's always been like a little bit middling.
Oh no. This is interesting, man. Detroit Ball's got to fill this matchup out. Detroit and I have been running Smoke, Rain and Shang Tsung. We've been running Smoke. Smoke's a scary player, man. I think
If Detroit loses this, they need to change his name to the. I don't know who's the bigger choker, the Yankees or the Red Sox, actually. Because the Yankees sit in the Red Sox last year.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that he's in the grand finals up 2-0 choking, man.
I think that doesn't do any chip, which is actually really bad for Fireball Wars. But if you hit someone using it, you get a full combo, even in a Fireball trade.
You can hit him in between
I know that, but
here comes the combo video.
that's not what I would do.
So he's going for the corner pressure.
Okay.
He's got to make this count. He's got to make this count.
Jump over, kick, throw, got him in the corner, can't tech.
Hey, Tom, is he at advantage after that 3 down 1-2? Okay. That's big in this matchup. A lot of fast posts.
Shang Tsung has the unfortunate problem that he needs to be far away from the opponent, or like he needs to not have the opponent cornered to go for his full combos.
That's just sexy right there.
Should have done an EX shake. I don't recommend
You
it.
can't trade that. It's not a good trade. Detroit's got to know that. You can't be trading ground fireballs. Smoky still combo and reset after that. Just got to be careful. I would not play this zoning game. I would not do it.
It's not really that busted. It's only as busted as being able to play the better one, to be honest. Like, in the highest level of play, like, you know, you'll just pick whichever one is, like, the best one.
Is he going to do the reset? Oh, he drops the combo.
Sheik was one of the better characters in Smash Melee, and Zelda was one of the worst characters. So even though you have a transforming character, you just always play as fucking Sheik because Sheik was better.
He drops the
I'm asleep right now, dude. I fell asleep like 30 minutes ago.
teleport for pressure. Yep. Is Detroit going to make a comeback here? Oh.
Come out it, yeah. You needed like the more precise you got the input, the more damage it would do. It was kind of cool.
Hey, man, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that a lot. Thanks, man.
Or because of you, I'm never playing Subverse Reptile again. I was like, he always beats my Subzero, and I got to use Kung Lao on this little bitch, man.
All right, here we go.
Good times.
See, you're trying to mix up 3-1 mix-ups.
Okay.
He's
Dropping that combo.
It's almost like he hasn't played him at all. Yeah. I mean, that leads to the reset, the high damage. Oh, here comes the unbreakable
But he has
combo.
meter. Detroit's keeping it unbreakable. Yeah, you can't jump the smoke. Smoke one of the best.
Can't even call it Kung in MKX because there's 2 Kungs.
I don't know about the trade.
Cannot do a straight skull.
He's going to reset?
Even if they're both really good, I like can't see like transforming being worth it to like swap between them in their optimal times. I feel like one would be good for a matchup and another one would be good for a different matchup. Is there any particular reason one of them would be good for early game and one of them would be good for late game? Because I can't see something like that.
Starts the EX fireball. Oh, here we go. Nice little fireball pressure.
What's the tier list looking like for MK? I mean, not MK, for Smash 4 these days?
I don't agree with that wasting that meter.
Whenever I tune into a stream, it's always DLC characters. Or like Diddy. Is Diddy still good?
There comes the up ball pressure.
He can shake that.
Yeah. Smoke seems like he could really manage well in this match.
I always see like fucking
Nice jump punch.
Cloud or like Bayonetta.
Under something here.
Oh, man, you can't trade that.
I think Ryu too.
I think Smoke is one of the toughest characters to fight in the game. CD Jr. showing everyone. Oh, he drops the unbreakable combo. Oh, he's got a smoke bomb. Okay. He throws, he breaks the throw. High level by both. He's starting to mix up his strings. Oh, shit. That's it. Wow. He ties it up 2-2. He's one game away.
If Detroit,
One game away.
he's just